Ultimately, of course, he's fighting.
Power. He became a true icon of literally swallowing the punches of physically gifted athletes. It's an incredible phenomenon, adored.
In front of him. Scott, Tyson, young
Beard charged forward, effortlessly landing shots on his enormous target. Boater felt his superiority and began to mock the hefty fighter with unabashed every punch with the grace of a goose on ice.
Bean was doing a little hot dogging there.
Yeah, they're like pillows unless you get
more of a pro style than he is a tough man. Right, because Bean just wants to punch. ButterBean.
And with a precise right, sent Beard soaring into the stratosphere.
Big right hand, and that drops.
Was on a winning streak, racking up 9 victories with hardly any effort, collecting opponents. Began, and Norris, noticing his opponent's short arms, decided to keep Eric at bay.
into a full kick round one. In fact, he's landing anytime he feels like it.
Still, in his desperate attempt to reach his opponent, Esch managed to serve dangerous a couple of punches before his steroid-fueled machine went into a reckless exchange.
Joe ButterBean coming forward with some good shots.
And you're seeing some tough windmilling by ButterBean. He still has that.
He's getting nailed, though, by Norris.
Not expecting such a surge of cholesterol, Norris dropped the knockout idea. Apparently, ButterBean had a third dinner on the schedule, because by the second round he sent the bodybuilder to build his brain, turning the dangerous into the harmless.
Well, it's wild now, folks, and there goes Doug Norris.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight.
Hey, stop.
Ed, you were talking about ButterBean trying to get that jab at him. Hey, you want to be famous? Ed,
I called it.
for this one. Now that he's immediate.
And, after sending Whitfield crashing into the canvas, Eric once again fight started, and Esch charged at his opponent like a ravenous predator.
In a survival mode, he's not punching much. I don't think he has much on the punch. He's so tired.
ButterBean tried to swing like a pendulum, but with his size, he ended up resembling a wrecking ball.
What a lefty guy. In round one.
He utilizes every inch of the ring, and he wishes.
Jackson kept the onslaught at bay with his jabs, nearly puncturing the walking keg of beer that was ButterBean.
For ButterBean, as you heard.
ButterBean tried to dig the body there. Now Jackson stood up there and fight more instinctively if he tries to get too fundamentally oriented.
Then, fueled by a berserk fighting spirit, Esch charged forward blindly, smashing everything, including even the referee.
Right hand. Not much behind that. He just reaches out to hold on. Good body work by ButterBean. That's a good idea by him, though.
Try a left hook to the body, then go upstairs. Now he's uppercutting.
The interesting thing, Dave, is he hasn't really hurt Jackson that much with his punch. Jackson is tired.
Tough man type punches, they told him. Should have been scheduled for 3.
Yeah, thank you.
Starts out sticking the jab and
And I have to give him credit.
ButterBean with a possible big money date coming up. ButterBean. That was a big upset.
That night, ButterBean served as the local trauma ambassador, using his fists to add a new client to the emergency room.
Criminal court judge from Reno, Nevada. ButterBean, yep, he's wobbling. High-paced or fast-paced first minute. Oh! Haymaker right hand by ButterBean. Ed White paying the price for dropping his hands so low.
And then, the nutrition hater White sent the musclehead packing, avenging all those poor souls whose donuts he'd swiped in school.
That'll do it. Crowd goes nuts. Blood streams.
By 1999, Vin, like he was about to enjoy a feast.
Inactive after having turned pro in '85. One of them against Talon.
As we come to the end of round number 1, ButterBean in control. Talon with some counterpunching of his own. ButterBean missing with a right hand, scoring with a left and a right as Talon comes.
Hobbling Talon's legs, the self-proclaimed king of 4 rounds raced to finish the fight.
Well, how many fights does he have?
Well, Talon just got knocked, and ButterBean trying to add his 30-second knockout. And he sends Talon down here in round 2.
He played the good body shot.
Butterbean comfortably in control in this 4-round bout as he continues to pound the overmatched Talon.
But Talon, showing incredible endurance, kept getting back up, making the audience question whether Butterbean's victory was a sure thing.
President to look back on those things. Mark Gastineau, they had him with less than ordinary guys, and when he fought a guy who was just even close to a journeyman.
At one point, it even looked as if Esh was against Evil Dead.
It's a whole different sport.
And the way Talon's getting pounded,
Butterbean's thinking he's got a guy in front of him who's covering up, so he brings the uppercut up, trying to straighten him up.
Continuing to pummel his opponent, the cholesterol-fueled Homelander decided to put an end to Talon's suffering by pinning him against the ropes and brutally finishing the bout.
it's more exciting though when the opponent in front of him can nail him a little bit, like Funmaker, and Talon just can't. And Butterbean finishes him off here in round number 3. Butterbean goes across the ring and congratulates Talon.
Later in 1999, after Butterbean completely dominated his fight with Russell Chastain, the organizers needed a bigger fish for the king of 4 rounds.
Crowd into it. You know, he said
The kill, and he went right after it. Dropped him. 1:53.
Williams got up, but then, this is all from the first round, went down.
Exchanged punches.
Circumstances certainly has had a long time where he was under drugs and heavy drugs. Let's go to this.
Butterbean goes right to it.
Then Butterbean unleashed a pendulum-like assault that was executed to perfection.
Domination by Butterbean.
Now he goes to the bottom.
However, McNeely managed to halt those swinging blows.
The fan appeal of this guy in the red, white, blue trunks is very, very palpable.
Unwilling to give up, Butterbean launched into a reckless attack, absorbing and delivering punishment in equal measure.
9 pounds lighter than Butterbean. This is more likable. Oh, he missed with the right. Fires away with a...
Intoxicated by his relentless assault, Butterbean brutally finished McNeely, proving once again he was ready to take on the most dangerous heavyweights.
A bit of money went on McNeely.
Oh, a right hand by Butterbean.
That fight with Butterbean. Throw that left hook into the body like that.
Will fight one of the top fighters, or is he destined to just be...
4 rounders. All I know is a
Punch from the enraged bull.
like that. He takes a big swing.
For 2 grueling rounds, the cardio battle raged on.
You gave the first round to Rome.
Yes, I did.
But Rode, setting a blistering pace, didn't realize he'd tire out first, because Butterbean, despite his unassuming appearance, literally wore his opponent out.
Well, he likes to eat, but he doesn't like to eat leather. Butterbean.
In the end, Butterbean completely cooked Rode.
He could be a lot quicker and he could be effective. He might be able to right now. It's just a sideshow.
Big ripping shots by Butterbean. And it started with the body shot with the right hand. And Rode.
This video, we've shown you the best fights featuring America's super heavyweights.
Well, it's wild now, folks, and there goes Doug Norris.
Butterbean is a true boxing legend who unquestionably deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame.
Opponent in front of him can nail him a little bit, like